All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome into today's edition of In the Game. I am your host, Hustle, and as always, we're going to be diving into the markets, but more so, we're going to be talking about what I truly think could be the biggest Web3 gaming activation, catalyst, mass adoption event that we have seen to date. And we've seen some pretty big stuff over time. Massive studios coming in, massive projects with tons of people utilizing their beta builds. Other side Metaverse has had some big activations in the past. But I'm going to go over the one thing today that I actually think could bring in the most exposure and the most users and actually get people over that hump, that education hurdle in their head for gamers to understand that NFTs, Web3, and crypto inside of video games is actually a good thing and not the scam that they have been led to believe. Let's dive into it. Like the video and subscribe down below for more every single day here on Banter and on In the Game. And quick shout out to our sponsors here as well. Bybit, one of the leading exchanges across all of crypto for your trading needs. Sign up for a Bybit account down below. NordVPN, always navigate safely and securely. Please use a VPN when you're navigating crypto, especially with everything going on with the regulations across different jurisdictions. Use a VPN down below. And last but not least, Vulcan Forge, one of the leading blockchain gaming ecosystems, blockchains, and metaverse as a service platforms with their Metascapes platforms in all of Web3 down below for all of our partners and sponsors here on In the Game in the description below. Let's go ahead and dive into it. Quick note on the markets, guys. Altcoins aren't looking the best right now as we kind of take a look. We'll take a look at the bubbles. I know everyone on the channel uses the bubbles, and I'm never the one to utilize the bubbles, but I think it's a good depiction today as we're seeing a lot of red across the board when it comes to altcoins. And that's because if we actually take a look here at the Bitcoin dominance chart and we go over a 5-year time period and we go back all the way to April 2021, we're at a 2-year high for Bitcoin dominance over the last 24 months. So Bitcoin dominance right now is really, I mean, it's at the pinnacle, right? And whenever you're actually looking at altcoins, it's squeezing liquidity out of the altcoins. So while I am bullish on the crypto gaming sector, while I am looking to DCA some of these altcoins, it could be a little bloody here in the short term regarding alts, so please tread cautiously and watch this dominance chart, because as mentioned, if we go back to this level here, May 2021, April 2021 area, you know, we are at a 2-year high on the Bitcoin dominance chart. So tread cautiously out there as we have seen a breakout on the Bitcoin dominance, and the alts are pretty red because of it. But luckily today, we're not here to talk about altcoins. We're not here to talk about what's happening in the markets today. We're here to talk about one of the biggest Web3 gaming catalysts and activation events that we have seen in crypto to date. And it's actually happening tomorrow, June 20th. So definitely want to catch this alpha and be ready for this, because if this is a big catalyst for some projects and the gaming space, you could be ahead of it as well. So last week or 2 weeks ago, yeah, it was 2.5, 3 weeks ago, I discussed Polygon and dotSWOOSH, which is Nike's Web3 project. They had partnered up with EA Sports to bring Nike's Polygon-based swoosh gear into the future of EA Sports games. Think Madden, FIFA, and customizable gear. So what this leans towards is being able to customize cleats, maybe customize jerseys, that type of thing. And you actually own them, and we'll kind of see what actually they can do with the assets, if it's true ownership, if you can take it off chain and sell it, those types of things. But I think that this is a really good way of them getting into the Web3 market with customization, right? User-generated content. It just makes a lot of sense with this partnership. And I'm very bullish on this as well. But this is not the event that I am talking about. dotSWOOSH, Nike, their Web3 brand, has probably done the most as far as the adoption side, right? dotSWOOSH isn't building a game. dotSWOOSH isn't an Illuvium or a Shrapnel, but what they are doing is they're activating with some of the biggest games and brands in the world. So right now, FIFA has 2.7 million players over the last 30 days. And here, as we see, if we were to take this over a 30-day timeline, right now on the daily active count, Madden has about 113,000 users per day. So whether they're unique users over the 30 days, you could probably assume that they have a little over 1 million players as well over the 30-day timeline. But their latest partnership that they have hinted at is actually looking to be the biggest Web3 gaming collaboration that we have seen to date. Nike posts this the other day. On 6/20, so on June 20th, the ultimate sneaker hunt begins. So we see Fortnite times Nike Air Max. We see it's the 𝗕𝗏𝗿𝗄𝗃 event. So there will be some sort of sneaker hunt inside of Fortnite. But, Hustle, what does this have to do with Web3? Well, here we go. When you see the last part, 6/20/2023, Unreal Engine logo, and you see the dotSWOOSH logo, this is a straight indication. You see the dotSWOOSH. So this is an indication that it is going to be something with dotSWOOSH, which is the NFT Web3 project for Nike. If we take a look here, just to kind of point this out, this is legit. And this integration right here could bring more people into Web3 and get that education hurdle taken care of if they execute. So community drops and news. dotSWOOSH is the official home of Nike's virtual creations. So on 6/20/2023, I assume that either we will get an announcement about what this exactly is, or maybe it goes live in the game on June 20th, 2023. So we'll go to this Decrypt article and we'll kind of take a look here. Is Fortnite adding Nike NFTs? Apparel giant teases gaming collab. So we all know that dotSWOOSH is the Nike Web3 subsidiary. It is a digital apparel platform, and it was announced late last year, opened up before Nike ultimately launched a mint in May for Air Force One sneakers. My opinion is that they will probably do a scarcity effect. So there's probably going to be 50,000 of this sneaker in Fortnite, 50,000 of this sneaker, 50,000 of this one, total them up to like 1 million or something like that. And people in Fortnite, when they stumble upon them, as we see, it's called the sneaker hunt, they'll be able to actually add that to their inventory. And then from there, the speculation really begins, right? We know there's going to be a sneaker hunt. Now, can you trade these sneakers? Is there going to be a marketplace for these sneakers? Can you take them from Fortnite and take them off chain into your Web3 wallet? Will there be, can you equip them on your skin? Like if you're not, it's not going to be a dotSWOOSH skin. So like the whole character isn't going to be a Nike skin. But if you have Spider-Man, are you going to be able to put these dotSWOOSH sneakers on Spider-Man and be able to flex these digital creations? Like, is there true ownership behind it, or is it really just a collaboration to get dotSWOOSH some more exposure within Fortnite? Regardless of how it shakes up, this is by far the biggest catalyst mass adoption event that we have seen in gaming to date. I mean, you should have all eyes on this tomorrow, and I'll tell you why, right? And here's the thing. People in Web3, we want the Web3 projects to win, right? Nike, dotSWOOSH, it's on the line of Web2, Web3. Fortnite is a Web2 game, but I'll tell you why this is so important here in just a second. So with 242 million active players, let me restate that. Over 30 days, 242 million active players on Fortnite. This will easily be the biggest event for any Web3 project when it comes to dotSWOOSH getting into Fortnite. So I have to say, as far as adoption goes, this is probably the biggest thing we've seen to date. And if this goes well, we could literally see 1 million, 10 million, 50 million people. I'm playing a lower number than the active player count. We could see 50 million people maybe flip the switch and say, wow, this is an NFT. Because they're not going to say it's an NFT outward facing. They're going to say it's a digital asset. It's a digital collectible. There's going to be smarter terms used than the words NFT. As you see here, Nike's virtual creations. So they're basically going to be Trojan horsing, the Trojan horse, bringing them inside the horse. They're going to Trojan horse them into this industry without them really even knowing they're NFTs, in my opinion. So I'm really bullish on dotSWOOSH, this integration, because despite it not being a Web3 project, they've gone and broken through the barrier of getting into a game like Fortnite, like Madden, like FIFA. So I really have to give them an applause for that. And I am rooting for them, because if this goes well, then the use case for NFTs inside of video games skyrockets. And I truly think that if this also goes well, we're going to see more games, Apex Legends, Call of Duty, all these big titles out there today, maybe doing NFT activations. And I will tell you this right now. I remember saying this months ago, maybe even a year ago, that there will be a day that Fortnite integrates NFTs. And if that goes well, then this industry is going to absolutely skyrocket. Well, we're now one day away from that happening. I don't pump my chest much on that type of stuff, but I literally have said on this exact show that NFTs will be in Fortnite at some point in time. So here it comes. dotSWOOSH is about to hit Fortnite. And if this goes well, Fortnite has all of a sudden opened Pandora's box into this new universe of digital collectibles and ownership for their players that could really even take their microtransactions. Microtransactions are when people buy skins to the next level of speculation, because then people can buy the skin, then they can resell it. And then Epic Games Fortnite by nature makes revenue on every single sale, just like on the NFT marketplace with royalties. So this could be the biggest catalyst that we've ever seen to date as far as Web3 gaming goes. And who's powering this? It's Polygon. We've had the highest conviction of Polygon, maybe across all of YouTube, crypto gaming, etc. I have stated over and over on this channel that Polygon going into the next bull market with all of their business development partnerships, Nike, Google Cloud, they have Stripe, they have MasterCard, they have Disney, they have Reddit, Starbucks. They are partnering with the biggest businesses in the world. It's hard not to be bullish on what Polygon is doing, and they're clearly helping products break into the mainstream. We saw Reddit's activation go super well. We saw Starbucks loyalty program, which I participate in. It's really awesome. Like all of a sudden I'll get a free NFT or this and that with their loyalty program. And now we're seeing dotSWOOSH powered by Polygon break into EA Sports games and Fortnite. So regardless what people want to say, Polygon pays for their partnerships. Well, in my opinion, brands are trusting Polygon and their technology to back them and bringing their businesses into Web3. So all the naysayers about what Polygon is doing, I think you have to put that to bed at this point. They've probably done the most as far as mass adoption goes. I think 𝗵𝗵𝗋𝗋𝗃, who's partnered with Polygon in the future with their gaming side, I think they could also have a big effect on mass adoption. But as far as what's already happened today and the things that are happening with dotSWOOSH, with EA Sports, and with Fortnite, it's hands down Polygon that has garnered the most attention from Web 2 users into Web 3 with their Reddit activation, Starbucks, and now these two upcoming launches with two video game giants. So heading into the next bull run, I see Polygon as probably one of the most undervalued plays of a top 10, 15 token, right? 6 billion market cap. Let's just go. If we look at it's hard to compare the last bull to some degree, but at the same time, we'll go look at Cardano. We'll look at the market cap. The market cap on Cardano went to $90 billion. $90 billion. That's a 15x right now from where Polygon's market cap is, and in the top of the market, of course. I think this is a safe clean 2 to 5x whenever it comes to the next bull, or even more. I mean, 5x is just the all-time highs. I think if you strategically DCA into Polygon over this time period, it's going to be one of your biggest winners as far as a low risk, high reward play. This is not a low cap. You're not putting your money in something that's illiquid, right? Polygon is actively building. They're a top product. And I think the ROI you could catch off this in the next bull run is huge. And I believe that because last bull run, we take a look at Polygon. It got up to, $2.60. So about 4.5x from right now. That's its all-time, or here. Yeah, that's its all-time high, about $2.68. It's about a 4.5x from now. I think in the next bull run, this clearly breaks through that. And the reason being is I think this will have some of the biggest speculation, FOMO, and gains in the next bull of any top project because of those business partnerships that I've mentioned. The product, the chart might have gone down since the last bull, but their product has done nothing but trend upwards since the last bull. So I'm uber bullish on what Polygon's doing. And this would be the one that has direct ties to this Fortnite collaboration. So to sum it up, all eyes, if you're in the Web3 gaming space, you need to be focused on this announcement tomorrow. Whether it goes live in Fortnite or whether they just announce this for a future date to be integrated in Fortnite, this is going to be the biggest Web3 gaming event, adoption event, and catalyst that we're going to see probably all summer long, if I'm completely honest with you. With Web3 gaming getting in front of 242 million players, I might just be downloading Fortnite and participating in some sort of sneaker hunt to have to show you guys how to get involved and kind of go over this. Is it a success or will it be a flop? Let me know down below your thoughts on dotSWOOSH and NFTs, Polygon's dotSWOOSH coming into Fortnite. Is this bullish? Is this bearish? Do you think this is going to be a success? Do you think that the Fortnite community is going to enjoy something like this with digital collectibles? And do you think this can tangibly bring more users into the space, whether they become participants or whether some Web2 gamers flip that switch in their head that, oh, this is what an NFT is in a video game. This is not the scam that I see publicized all over the internet. Let me know your thoughts down below, as I am really going to be tuned into this on the 20th, which is tomorrow. So this is imminent and this is huge. Like the video down below, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I will be back as always with another show. Play well, my friends.